Hey, what's up, guys? So today I took a number of different trades. My day was okay. Wasn't as good as yesterday, but it also wasn't as crazy. So let's take a look at some of these trades. And again, I trade on my laptop, so I may not have the lines marked. So let's see here. So what did I do? So if you don't see daily levels, I always mark daily levels. I think this was one of them up here somewhere. Either way, on CCL on the 5 minute, if I switch over to the 5 minute view, you see that it abuts the SMA. Touched VWAP, didn't really break it. So what I did was I took it on the short side. As it dropped, I covered. It popped up again. So I went short again, and on the way down, I covered. It looks like it was going to go back up, so I exited. The other reason for this too is if you look at the 5 minute again, this is the level. It didn't break this. On the first try, it dropped, couldn't break it. Second try, didn't break it, so I had a feeling it was going to go back up, so I covered all my shares. So that was CCL. CY, I didn't think I'd do too well on CY. Let's look at 1 minute. What did I do? Okay, so I went short. I covered some. It bounced. I added more. I covered some. Popped up, hit my stop loss, and then I got out for a small loss. Roku. So this is a previous level. Roku, I went long. I think I know why I went long. On the 5 minute, I think it. Oh, yep. So on the 5 minute, I think it was about to pop up. So I was thinking it would go back up here. This is a good level of support, and I think it really on the way up. I went long, added to my position on the drop, and then I covered it. It just basically got out of Roku. It dropped again. I went long, added to it, covered, and then got out last piece here. I think it eventually went higher. See, that's the case. Yep. So drop, covered, added to it, got out. The reason I got out here was it was struggling at this level, so I didn't know if it was going to tank given how the market is doing. But eventually it did pop up. So if I held it a bit longer, it would have went all the way up here, which is where the previous high was. So it consolidated up at this level. It's a good level. Had a hard time breaking it, but it is what it is. Didn't want to take my chances. So that's my trade on Roku. Small loss. This is the biggest loss of my day is SPCE. Didn't really take that big of a size either. I've been taking half sizes, so only 500 shares on this. All the other ones were less than 500 shares. All those other trades were like maybe 200, 300. This is a 500 share. Again, I took it because it was at this level, previous day close. Hit it, stuck around here for a bit, looked like it was going up, went long, and then, like I said, if it breaks this level, I get stopped out. So it broke this level, I stopped out. However, if I were watching it and it came back up, I probably would have taken it one more time and I would have been rewarded for this nice move up. Although I must say I would probably have gotten out at least half of my position around this level. Probably gotten out some here. When it wasn't going anywhere, I probably have gotten out like either the remainder or 80%. So I probably won't have rode this all the way up, but might have gone back in though. But either way, it is what it is. Small loss on that one. Actually, not a small loss. Sorry, this is a big loss for me. And then Zoom is where I make my money again. So for Zoom, I started a day going long, and then I don't know, did I go long or short? Long, and then I got stopped out. So I went long, got stopped out, and then here I went short, and added to my position. So it's actually not that much. It's 100, 200, I think 300 shares here. Added more, I think 400 now. And then on the way down, I covered some more. I think I got all out here. I was waiting to see what happens. Didn't really do anything, and then it looked like it was going to break again. So I went short. So this is how I played it. Actually, on the 5-minute, you can see better. So I went basically, and then I covered some, added to my position again, and then I covered, and then I over covered. So I sold my final piece up here. I think I have an issue with over covering on Zoom. If I look at 1 minute, I think I did the same thing yesterday. So went short, or I went long, and then it dropped on me, so I covered. There's only 100 shares, so it's not that bad. And then here I went short, added to it. It couldn't break this level, added to it. Didn't really do anything. Added to it on the way down. Covered. Added to. No, this is a new position. It went short again because I looked like it was consolidated and is breaking out of the consolidation. Went down, covered. Realized I probably covered too early. Added back to my position, dropped, covered. And here, I think I over covered, so I got out my final piece here. I think this is a 100 share. So it actually kind of worked out for me on both ends. But anyway, so that was my day. Not as crazy as before, but still a pretty wild day. So, all right, that's it.